Okay, so I think I've been learning this language for 2.5 months. So before
Only
that,
2.5 months.
2.5 months, yeah.
Okay. And like in just 2.5 months, you got this fluency.
I'm not fluent enough, but writing, reading, speaking, listening, many things. But we just neglecting the another thing, which is thinking. So yeah, this thing helped me a lot. Like I think when I just used to started thinking English directly, I was trying to do that, and also I am trying in these days also. So I think this thinking indirectly in English helps me a lot in this journey. So yeah.
Okay, that's a great technique. So I would like to know more about like how to think you English. Like
Okay. Okay. So like when I
technique soon. Okay, so I would like to know about like did you complete your schooling or your all education in English medium or your native language?
Okay, so first of all, I'm from Bengali medium background, so I didn't go any like English medium school or anything. Even in my Bengali medium school, my English teachers are also like telling me or describe anything only in this language. So yeah, it's hard to find any co-learner or anything. So but I have to create my environment because I don't have that environment. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a very common problem for our, for Indian people because it is not our first language.
Yeah, you can start now.
Okay, okay. So, hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special guest with us. Hello, sir, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Everything fine. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm also great. So, since we are meeting for the first time, so could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so thank you for having me in your video. I am Rick and I'm from Malda, West Bengal. I just completed my bachelor's and we also have a small business. I help my father in that also sometimes. And yeah, apart from that, I've been learning this language for 2 or 2.5 months. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about me. So
Okay,
I'm
that's
Srinivas.
great introduction. Good to hear that. Okay, so how was your day? I mean, today is weekend, so did you celebrate it in another way? Yeah, now it is much better.
So yeah, I think I don't think like Sunday or anything. Whenever I get time, I just go with my friends and doing some stuff. So that's not like that today is Sunday, so I have to do something another special. So that's not.
Okay, okay, that's quite normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to know about your English journey. So when did you start and could you explain please it?
Okay. So I think I've been learning this language for 2.5 months. So before that,
2.5 months.
2.5 months. Yeah.
Okay, and like in just 2.5 months you got this fluency.
I'm not fluent enough, but because I think I was like keep trying. I think skip any day. I was confident, and I think I am confident in nowadays also. So I think for that reason, I'm here and be able to speak at least something. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, I can't believe it. Like, I think for just 2 3 months, it's not possible to get this fluency because I think when we start our journey, so it's a beginner time and we are stuck with a lot of techniques. How did I start? Where and how to start? I mean, these kinds of things happens. So, if someone is complete beginner, so what would you like to suggest them?
The one thing that I was also doing, I didn't think that, but or I don't think that this is like not possible or anything. Yeah, it's possible, but we need much efforts to do it. So like I was doing many kinds of stuff. Also, the main thing I love to share that everyone that we have to the one problem we are always, I think, neglecting this. We do writing, reading, speaking, listening, many things, but we just neglecting the another thing, which is thinking. So yeah, this thing helped me a lot. Like I think when I just used to started think in English directly, I was trying to do that, and also I am trying in these days also. So I think this thinking indirectly in English helps me a lot in this journey. So yeah.
Okay, that's a great technique. So I would like to know more about like how to think you English. Like
Okay. Okay, so like when I was at that stage, that early stage, I was doing only translation type of things. I was doing only translation. Apart from that, I don't used any, I didn't use any like any other methods. So when I just used to like thinking, when I suppose I see any object in front of me, so instead of translating it into my mind, I just directly named the object. Like suppose I see water in front of my eyes, so instead of seeing or seeing this water in my language, my native tongue, I think it directly in English. Like that, it's water, this is dog, and this is book, this is this object, I am doing these things, I am doing, not like, like I don't mess up this both language in a same way. So I think this helps me a lot. Sorry, I can't hear you. I think there is a network issue or anything. I can't hear you. There is a issue. I can't hear you. Even now I can't hear you. Totally mute.
now it is clear.
Yeah, now it's super clear.
Okay, I think my mic is not charged. Maybe that's why it is happening.
I was also thinking that.
Okay, okay. So please continue what the I mean you were explaining it.
Yeah, like those are the things, like directly think any objects or any work in directly English without translating it. Like if we see water or a book or dog, instead of saying it's, in Hindi, pani, or directly in English. So it's water. It's not anything in my language or my native language. It is water. It is book, and it is this object. I am doing this thing. I am now eating, not anything. So yeah, I think yeah, this puts a lot of pressure also. But the pressure also sometimes, be good things. So yeah.
Okay, I got your point. So, I think you started to think in English to observe the objects. Like,
Yeah.
if in your room or it can be anything, you try to think in English. This is book, this is water, this is pen, this is table. Okay, so now do you think it is usable? Like, it helps you?
I think it is definitely, it definitely works. Or I can't say it's 100% work, because it work for me, and I don't know like it works for the other person or not. But for me, particular, these things helps me a lot.
Okay, okay. I think it will also work for other people because I also have heard about like thinking in English. It's very good technique for improving and get good fluency in this language. I will also start this technique because these days I'm not doing this. Like I am into shadowing and just practice, but not in thinking in English. I will try this. I think it gives good results.
Yeah, I also hope that. And yeah, shadowing is a good thing. It will like it helps to for our pronunciation, and like speaking techniques, or sometimes we can get some accent like British or American, whatever native speakers we are watching, so we can get these accents. But I think if we think in English, then instead it's not only just like clear our pronunciation. I think it also sometimes we didn't found any words to like to speak, so we got stuck sometimes. So I think if we think in English directly, then the time will minimize, like the translating time will minimize, and we can deliver it directly. So yeah,
Okay, yeah,
so it's
that's a good technique. Most of the people they still use it like from their native language to English. Like they translate the all sentences from their native language to English. But when they started thinking in English, so it will take not like a lot of time for delivering the speech. So it's a very good technique. I also feel sometimes like sometimes when I started to speak English, so like I am translating the all sentences. Sometimes I also feel like, so that's why I need to work on it, and I think I will start this technique soon. Okay, so I would like to know about like did you complete your schooling or your all education in English medium or your native language?
Okay, so first of all, I'm from Bengali medium background, so I didn't go any like English medium school or anything. Even in my Bengali medium school, my English teachers are also like telling me or describe anything only in this language. So yeah, it's hard to find any co-learner or anything. So but I have to create my environment because I don't have that environment. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a very common problem for our, for Indian people because it is not our first language. And in almost every state of India, some like our native language is different from English. Sometimes I also have same experience. I have resonate this idea, and I can say it because my native language is Hindi, and well
Yep.
I don't come from completely from I would say not completely Hindi medium, not completely English medium. Like I have completed my
Yep.
class 10th till the class 10th from a private school, and where I had like English and Hindi both medium, like till the 6th class. They I used to study everything in English, and after that after 7th class I switched it into Hindi medium because I have completed my education from a state board, Jharkhand board. So that's why I completed, that's why I switched it into Hindi medium. But I would not say it was an English medium, because you know what, I mean, you are in just class 6 or 5, so it was, no, what that time what did you learn from English? Nothing environment. But in my school nothing was like English environment. Everyone speaks in everyone speak in Hindi. Even our teachers, all my teachers, they also speak in Hindi.
That's
So
the-
after that, like 7th class, like I used to study everything in Hindi, and from 7 to 12, even I'm pursuing my bachelor's in Hindi medium. So I can't say
oh,
I come from an English medium.
yeah, that's the main thing, that even our teachers are not like converse us with. Even our English teacher didn't converse us with this language because they
Yeah,
are the teacher
that's
of
right.
language. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's not their problem. It's a like a cycle going on, and they are just following the old cycle. So that's why.
Yeah, but I have noticed it like nowadays in the English medium schools, they have a strict rule to speak English in the even like in the classroom and like in the school. So I think it's very good.
Yeah, it's good for them. They
Yeah.
don't have to force them to like learn this language. They are just automatically learn it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it happens.
Yeah, happen.
Okay, so like any question for me?
So, so you are from Jharkhand.
Yeah, I'm from Jharkhand.
So which district?
I come from Palamu.
Oh, okay, okay.
Have you
So do
heard
you
have
recommend?
you heard about it? Palamu?
Uh, I think it's new for me. I didn't heard this.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's very new because it's not very popular. So most of the people they don't know because in Jharkhand, maybe you know Ranchi because it's the capital of Jharkhand,
I know little things like Karachi
Bokaro,
and Bokaro, and here
Jamshedpur,
is like Jaipur. Yeah, yeah. These
Hazaribagh
things.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay, these
yeah.
are quite famous in our place because you know Jharkhand is famous for minerals such as coal and many things. So that's why many
Many things.
people and one famous celebrity they also he also comes from Jharkhand. Have MS Dhoni, you absolutely know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been to Jharkhand maybe two or three times.
Okay,
Yeah.
you already visited Jharkhand. Which place? Ranchi?
Yeah, two or three. No, no, not Sraj. Yeah, I was in, like what this called. I was in Shivgadi, and also there is a place like Messenger. Some tourist places are there.
Okay, 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 got it. So you okay, okay. By the way, you were asking something. Yeah, you were asking something.
Oh yeah. So what are the best place? What is the one name only one best place and one best food in your state that
Okay,
you
if I
should.
talk about our like best place, so there are a lot of places for tourism.
What,
Uh,
what do you like?
one. So in our place, it is very famous. It is called Devghar. In many, I mean, many people
Yeah.
say it Bol Bum or Devghar, not Baba Dham, no, yeah. So it's Devghar, Bol Bum. It is called. It's a spiritual place, and in this month Shravan in Hindi
This
we call
month.
it Shravan. So
Yeah, I
this
know. I know.
month people go
Many
to
of my
there,
friends.
yeah, and it's quite famous for Lord Shiva. So it's a
Yeah.
spiritual place, and many people visit there from UP and Jharkhand, Bihar, and MP from different places. So it's quite popular, and it's the best place for
Yeah.
for devotion for devotion. So yeah, that's why I want to mention
Yeah.
and the food like in our place it is a traditional food that is called dhuska. Have you heard about it?
No, no, it's
Okay,
totally
so
new for me.
okay,
Can you pronounce
so
it again?
I think it's a traditional food, and in almost every place, in almost every houses, it our family, our mothers make it, cooks it, and I would say it's quite popular, and it is made of rice. So yeah, it's delicious, and if you visit Jharkhand, so you should try it.
So to go, Bavadam or Jharkhand or Devghar, what you say. But there are some problems nowadays, so I just postponed it. And also,
Okay.
if I go, is in this month because there are so many devotees are there, so that's why we can't even see the Jyotirlinga because one of the 12 Jyotirlinga is in Jharkhand, so it's a very good thing. So yeah,
Okay, okay,
but
okay.
I'm planning to go there. I think after 2 or 3 months.
Okay, okay, got it. So I have one question for you. Like, I
Definitely.
was just thinking about that question.
Okay.
What is something? It can be any decision or it can be any thought you used to care a lot, but now you don't care anymore. I mean, it can be any thought, it can be any decision. You used to care a lot in your past, in your earlier, but now don't care about it.
I cared a lot, like many things, like what people will think about me, and also about my future or anything. But I'm not thinking these right now or in these days, because uh, this is the, I think, human nature, that people will think, and we can't stop their thinking. So instead of doing that, we have to focus on our our actions.
Growth.
So, and the
Sure.
other thing is, yeah, and the other thing is, our duty is to just do the actions in a honest way, without being dishonest to ourselves. And the reactions are not in our control. So our priority is to do the actions properly, and whatever will come, whatever the reactions will come, we have to face it, because everything is in God's hand. We can't control it. So, without thinking much, I just surrender myself towards the Almighty, towards God, towards Shiva, towards Krishna, whatever name you can say. So, yeah, so for that reason, I don't think much about, like what will be the next time, what will be in
What will be
future or
happen in the
anything. I'm just
future?
doing my work. Yeah, I'm just doing my actions without harming, and trying to without harming anyone, with honesty. And everything is in God's hand. I'm not planning anything. Everything I will leave it to God's,
Okay.
and what that will God's plan.
But the thing is, I also had the same answer, same perspective on this question. I was also exploring
Yeah.
that question. When I was a not kid, but when I was a younger, so I used to think a lot what other people think of me. A lot. I mean, it happens, several times with me, and I still remember when I started my YouTube journey and when I posted my first videos, then that time, that night, I couldn't sleep because I keep thinking people might judge me. And because of, judgment, I was like, I mean, that night, I couldn't sleep peacefully. And, but after some days, I realized that, no one is, people will judge you no matter what to do. So it's better to focus on yourself, on your growth, and keep moving forward. So from that experience, I learned and a very important lesson, I would say. And yeah, now it's okay for me.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So any questions?
Yeah, I think I asked too many questions, but okay. One last question: what are the hobbies? You have hobbies, I know, but what are the main hobbies, or
Okay,
one
main
hobby?
hobbies.
Yeah.
Okay, so earlier I had a lot of hobbies, but since these days are going busy a lot for me, so that's why nowadays I'm trying to develop some a skillful some good hobbies I would say. So right like these days I'm into books. I am also trying to do some yogas, meditation in the morning time. So I'm trying to making it these hobbies because earlier I didn't enjoy these kinds of things, but nowadays I'm trying to do it. But my favorite hobby is listening to music. I can't change it. It's my favorite one. And whenever I got tired from these kinds of stuffs, from these kinds of works, so I listen to music and it makes me happy. And I think it's my favorite one, and I can't deny it. I can't deny it. Hello, hello. I think
I think there was a lot network issue.
yeah, I think please rotate your camera like this.
Okay, okay, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, now it's clear. I think
So
network
you are,
issue. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you were telling that you will have to read books, and also you you are, you like to listen musics.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of books do you like most?
Okay, so I really like to read self-development books. It can be anything. It can be about finance, about emotions, psychology, and any business related. So just self improvement, self development books who can helps me to become a better person. So nowadays I'm into these books, and recently I have almost completed one book, that is Master Your Emotions. It's really great to deal with negative emotions, and it helped me a lot to develop good habits. So yeah, nowadays I'm into this.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Also, I read books, but I read basically, yeah, I also read self-development books and anything, and but I'm basically interested in some spiritual books. Yeah, some spiritual books.
Okay, okay. So have you read Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah, I am reading it. I am now in the 18th chapter, the
Okay,
last chapter.
that's great. That's really great. I have heard it from a lot of people, and I'm also thinking about to, read this books, read this, book, and I think it's really great. I mean, I have heard it like from a lot of experienced people that believe that it's really great book for everyone. You must read it, and I am also thinking about
Definitely.
it.
I think this one book can change, like your whole thought process.
Yeah,
That's
the
not
way
just a
you
book.
look, the way you look at
That's
society life.
everything, your aspect of seeing anything, your, like your inner self, your thought process. And after reading this book, I think you will be a newer, a better version of yourself you can find. So yeah, I
Okay,
will definitely, you should definitely read that book. And if you, uh, I think you should read the version like Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Shadhak Sanjivini, this particular book, because it helps you to, gain everything from this book, because the slokas are in Sanskrit. So from Sanskrit to you have to, like the description, that how it works in our life. So in this book there are examples in our real life examples also, so you can relate it, and also you can imply it in your day to day life. So especially you have to read this Shadhak Sanjivini version by maybe it's Ram Shukdas. Yeah, you have to read
okay,
this book.
okay. I must try it because, but nowadays
this,
I'm not.
this is
Oh my goodness, it's too
quite
much.
big, but if you completed the book, I think after that you don't need anything, any other books. And after you can after this book you can read this Upanishad version, this Upanishad. And after reading two books, I don't think you need any other books or anything.
Okay, I must try it. I must try it.
You also love self-help books, so you can buy this book. It
What?
also had spiritual benefits and also had self-help book. It is Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. You can read also
Okay.
this book. I
Wow,
think these books are.
you are too much
It is by
into
the
the books.
Canadian. Yeah, I wasn't that person, but I
You
think
developed
after
this, you developed
yeah,
an
yeah,
interest. Okay,
yeah,
okay. I think I am also same person because I was not interested into like read the books because it was too boring earlier. But when I started my English journey, so I thought I should try it because it helps me to improve my English. So that's why I started. But nowadays I'm trying to make it my hobby.
yeah. I think it's a good hobby. You should, develop the taste.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Okay, so I think it's time for wrap this session. But it was
Okay.
a very good and energetic conversation with you, and I'm so glad to talking with you. And I hope in the future we will connect again. And thank you so much for joining
So
me.
definitely connect again. Will. So thank you for everything. Thank you for the suggestions and everything. So yeah, bye bye.